Though it pains me to leave, it is time I returned with you and the others to the Crystarium. But before we go, might I speak with you in private? I will await you in my chambers. Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Raktika Falls, I fear they proved true, so I must share them with you. From the first when we met at Fort Gone, your ether has appeared tainted, suffused with an overabundance of light not unlike the Sin Eaters. When you defeated the Light Warden, I fear the light which poured forth from it was not negated by Hydalin's blessing. Rather, it was absorbed into your being. Urianger also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain. With every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater. Greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray inform me at once. You should hurry before the others begin to worry. Once I have sorted my things here, I will join you. Two levels above. Ooh. We took one last patrol of the perimeter. All things considered, Slitherbow remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who were poisoned will make a full recovery. And with the night sky returned, their prayers have at last been answered. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Shall we be off then? Art thou certain this is best? Will not deny there is a part of me that wishes I could stay. For 2 years I have lived with the Blessed, learnt their culture, even going as far as to adopt Master Matoya's name as my own. But I pray I did honor. But pray I did honor it. Honor to it. Bleh. Reading hard. Now is not the time for doubt or hesitation. Come, we must return to the Crystarium. Oh boy. All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alfino and Alize have yet to arrive. But where is the Exarch? My friends, 'tis good to see you all again. Alfino, it has been too long. I assume your presence here means you've brought word of the Warden I assume your presence here means you've brought word of the warden hiding in Raktika? Found and slain, you say? I should have known. Eulmore has recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norbrand to defend them. I'm glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Eulmore, what came of your meeting with Volpri? Yes, about that. It proved to be... Exarch, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken its toll. No doubt you're all tired as well. Having travelled so far, why don't we all take a much-needed rest before we discuss our findings? I thought to purpose the very same. After your clash with the warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. Settle then. We reconvene after everyone has had their time to settle in. Yes. Welcome back, sir. Returned from a lengthy excursion, take it? Well, your room has been made ready, if you care to retire. Very good. I pray you sound sleep and pleasant dreams. That one, I guess. I wonder where Alizé is. Oh. What?
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
Stay the course for the others. What if that changes? What if it overwhelms me?
I'm damned if I know. It's not as if I can lift a finger to help myself, much less you. Have faith in your friends, look out for them, and hope that they look out for you. What more can you do? Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Heidelin being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will? Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascian stock in trade. Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare. Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm. I always took comfort in that.
Oh, ooh, excuse me. Whew. Shit, I think this is the first time I've ever seen Garlemald.
What did the scouts have to report?
Oh, Estinian.
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long.
How long has it been since I left?
But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear...
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there's work to be done.
Hello? Who's this?
These bloodless games make for poor sport.
Ah, Xenos.
Mayhap if father... Nay. I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend. I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
Wait. What? What's that noise? Oh. That's not good. Eulmores are attacking. Duh! What the fuck? Ah, I suspect that you might be awake. I could scarce imagine you sleeping through such a commotion. An entire host of sin eaters appears to be advancing upon the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Rest assured, however, that we are safe so long as we remain under the Crystal Tower's aegis. You may return to your quarters if you wish. Yes, I thought you might feel that way, and I cannot say that your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information to the other residents. But you are under no such obligation, and thus free to aid any of the townsfolk who may be in distress. The XIV tends to become a point of congregation in times of need, crowded with those seeking solace and companionship. You would have my personal gratitude if you would offer succor to those there. Oh no, it's a chimney. It's barren. Oh no, there's some PCs there. Few townsfolk are about, and you spy none who appear to be in distress. Samael, there she is. I've only just returned from Almarang, yet I find the Crystarium moments from being beset by sin-eaters? Where are they coming from? This shouldn't be possible. We restored the darkness. Well, this is a fortunate coincidence. Brother, tell me you have some idea why this is happening. I may, but for the moment we'll need to postpone such discussions in favor of action. The Crystal Exarch is preparing to deploy a barrier around the Crystarium as we speak, ensuring that he is able to do so should be our first concern. There are a number of instruments placed about the Crystarium that function as anchors for the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In which case, 3 pairs of hands would be better than 1? Very well. I'll take the ones to the south. I shall deal with the northern apparatus. Then. Oh wait. I shall deal with the northern apparatus then. You will handle the western. Will you handle the western too? They are ensconced on platforms extending from the upper level of the Aetherai Plaza. Oh. But before I do that... Oops. Where is it? Oh. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, that's just like the one we activated.
Senator sighted! They're coming!
My little run. Look at him go.
Excellent. The barrier is holding.
Excuse me.
That's good news for the Crystarian, but what of the rest of Lakeland?
Lena and the city guard have taken to the field. Thancred and the others have already joined them. Let us do the same.
Oh. We ought to join the vanguard as soon as possible. The number of eaters we just saw is any indication. We'll be facing a formidable host.
Let's do this.
Oh. Oh goodness. What lovely weather. Just what we need. It seems the battle has already begun in earnest. Make haste. It's just them defeat. Okay. Yeah! That was kind of well timed.
Let's give it our all!
Help is at hand.
No! Press the wrong button. Health bar on that. Bah. Oh, is that Ishtola? Yeah, it is. Oh god.
I shall protect you.
You will rue the day you crossed my path. There was nothing.
Is that it? Jesus Christ, wait for me. Someone hath made short work of these eaters. Oh hey! Nevertheless, we can't allow those eaters to get any ground. With me! Oh shit. Too late. No! Oh, there's more. I'll go this way. Or not. Whoop. It is as we feared. Our task is as it ever was. Turn the tide. Oh, okay. Oh!
On your feet!
Man, I'm hungry. Get you over here. Here. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh! Jesus Christ. Forgiven hypocrisy. Okay. What the hell? Whoa, okay.
Will not be outdone! Theory in practice!
Are you serious?
If North will survive, my strength is yours!
May the 12 guide you.
What was that? Oh my god.
The stars shall grant.
Let's give them a show.
There's so many! What was that? He's dead. Oh, lucky. Ugh, no. Ugh. Something's gonna go terribly wrong. Awfully wrong. Absolutely dreadful. Oh!
There are so many. Ah, God damn it!
Lyra! No!
Lena!
Alina, not Lyra. Ooh!
Lena, hold on. They turned on me.
Who? What? Oh! No. Oh my god.
This one is mine!
Wait. Huh? Oh.
We need only hold out a little while longer. Reinforcements are coming, remember? The captain said so. We're going to be all right.
Oh no.
Run! Run, damn you!
The Warrior of Darkness has returned. The Bloody Knight has returned. So stay with me, eh? You can't go dying now.
God damn it!
Please let this work. Please let this work.
No!
No, no, no. Stay back. Stay back.
Help! Help! Anyone!
Jesus.
Why did you spare me? Why? What have I done to deserve this mercy? Forward! Forward! If you can still hold a sword, follow me! Wounded to the rear! Weapons at the ready! Let's make this count!
Fight and struggle. Seek salvation by your own hands. Though the losses be grave, endure them. Though the victories be hollow, claim them.
It seems we've driven them back, for the time being, at least. The wounded have been collected, and are undergoing treatment now. Once they're ready to be moved, we'll have them carried back to the Crystarium. The dead, as well, of course. Those whose bodies remain anyway. Damn! The others are helping to treat the wounded. I'm planning to assist in moving them, but even so, we simply don't have enough hands. I'm sure you're fit to fall over after what we've been through. Gods know I am. But if you could see to a few of the patients, it would be an enormous help. Captain Lena is about somewhere, so you might also consider asking her if there are any other outstanding areas of need. We'll talk later. With tear-filled eyes, the prone man gazes up at you. His fingers twitch as if to reach for you, but he lacks the strength to raise his hand. Jesus. Yeah, okay, I'll do these later. Thank you, but it's too late. One of them, it got me. If I turn, please kill me, I beg you. Oh, here we go. No? Here we are. What are you doing in the corner? Don't touch me. I killed her. I killed her. She was one of them. I know, but I... Lena.
Oh, I did not see you there. Is there something you need?
No, I'm fine. How are you feeling?
Injuries are part and parcel of battle. While there's breath in my lungs, I shall see my duties done. Don't pretend you're not of the same mind. You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Thank you. Unfortunately, this war is far from over. We must replenish our ranks and shore up our defenses before they attack again. Now, if you will excuse me.
Get some rest, jeez. My thoughts exactly. Jeez.
I am fine. Completely and utterly fine. Better than fine. Hale and hearty and still alive to mourn those who are not. Who I failed to protect when they needed me most. We've come so far, so goddamn far! I could have sworn the end was in sight, and now... Now they will never see it.
Impudent worms of the Crystarium!
What the fuck?
The tragedy that has befallen you is of your own making. Divine retribution for your defiance. The heavens have bequeathed to you a benevolent savior, me. I offer you freedom from pain and suffering. A paradise where man and Sin-Eater might live in peace and harmony. Why, already, our winged brothers and sisters regard me and mine as kin, alike to them in beauty and purity.
Jesus Christ, I hate this guy.
But you not only reject my prophet hand, but raise your own against my Sin-Eaters. It is only right that they respond in kind. Let this be a lesson to all those who would walk the path of sin. The wicked shall not inherit this world!
Ooh. It's tense. Volthy's ship is already gone. How flattering that he came all this way just to give his little speech. I apologize for my earlier outburst. Rest assured that I have no intention of allowing any of my wounds to affect the performance of my duties, especially not now. If I may, could I ask that you seek out Thancred and Minfilia for me? They endangered themselves on my behalf, and would feel better knowing that they are well looked after. Thancred, in particular, sustained quite an injury from that Sin-Eater. I would not be surprised if he were in Spagurix still. Please, give them my thanks. You're here for me? I'm sorry to put you to the trouble. I'm fine. Really. The Eater landed an unfortunately solid blow, but the healers here have done wonders. I'm more worried about Minfilia. She's not taken it well. Could I ask you to speak with her? My attempts to reach out seem to have had the opposite effect. She's gone off to the Hortorium, ostensibly to fetch herbs for a chess mile, but just talk to her, will you? Oh, she's down here. There she is. I'm an idiot. Ophelia appears to be lost in thought. Perhaps a gentle poke will get her attention. Okay. Oh, you bitch. Eee! Oh, Samael. What are you doing here? Thancred. It's my fault, you know. I jumped at the chance to help Lena. But I was careless, and now it's my fault. Are you sure? I brought him nothing but trouble thus far. And what if it's worse next time? All I do is make mistakes, put others in danger. I'm sure that he'll resent me for being this weak. Maybe he already does. But you're right. I can still help. If only by seeing these herbs safely to Chesamil. There are only 2 left on the list, but I need to ask about this one. I've looked high and low, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. Would you mind collecting the other? I would hate to delay any longer than I already have. You're looking for something with soft leaves that's very fragrant. In an unmistakably medical way, I was told. We only need 2 sprigs or so. Once you've got them, you can bring them directly to Chesamil. Whoever gets there first can explain that the other will be back shortly. Thank you. I appreciate the help. Right. Ah, Ophelia told me that you would be bringing the rest. Marvelous. With this, I can replenish our store of medicines. We're struggling to keep up with the number of wounded that are being brought in. I wasn't on the field, but it doesn't matter. The patients' faces make it plain that it was a horrible battle. And we're still fighting it, I suppose, though with bitter medicine rather than sharp steel. But we'll win, I promise you that. It seems that I owe you an apology for dragging you into yet another battlefield you've just come out of the front lines. In both cases, I'm sure your efforts saved more than a few. With I can't say that. Spagyrics? In good working order, the Crystarium's people will be cared for. All lie ahead, of course. Battles only you can fight. Not that we intend to let you do it alone, but that's a matter to discuss with the Exarch. You know the Exarch? We do. Was there something you needed? I need you to tell him something. For me. My dearest friend, you see, he was there on the battlefield with me. But only the one of us is here to speak of it. At the end, before the wound killed him, I heard his dying words. I never knew what our world was this beautiful, he told me. I'm so glad that I got to see the night sky. I don't know I don't know how the Exarch feels about what happened out there. I don't know if what Vol3 said is true, if our losses were our just deserts, and we doom ourselves to worse by continuing to fight this fight. But I believe in the Warrior of Darkness, in the Crystal Exarch. I don't think what they've done is wrong, and I don't think we're wrong to fight with them either. My friend, he smiled in the end, just as he smiled when he raised his glass to celebrate the return of the night. That's how I wanted to remember him. So I want to tell the Exarch, don't give up, don't give in. Please. We'll tell him, you have my word. Oops. If you're ready, why not go on ahead to the Ocular? You can keep the Exarch company while I fetch Alfino. Don't worry, I meant to borrow the swiftest Amaro I can find, so we shouldn't keep you long. Be sure to pass on that message, eh? Yes, I do. Welcome, my friend. Tales of your heroism on the battlefield precede you, though I confess I found them more gladdening than surprising. I know few of our people have you to thank for plucking them from the jaws of death. Would that they had not needed saving to begin with, but the responsibility for that lies with me. One of our soldiers said that? Thank you. Rest assured that I fully intend to continue our work. I will not shrink from what must be done, now least of all. Though I mourn the loss, I will not lose myself to grief, and even should regret be my constant companion, I will follow the path I have chosen to its end. We have some time before others arrive, if you'd like to talk. And if I were to confess any doubts I might harbor, no one need ever know? No, I believe you have enough business without my adding to them. Nevertheless, thank you. The party's all
My
here.
friends,
Oh.
with your aid, we have weathered a brutal assault.
Oh, what now?
Sorry I'm late, though I would not have been had anyone thought to notify me in advance.
Stupid face, I can't stop laughing.
As I was saying, it was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone.
For each we saved, another perished. If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. This is our home too, and we want nothing more than to keep it safe.
Thank you. We are blessed to have you with us. As for the attack itself, Vorthri may call it divine retribution, but Sin Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented. Moreover, in the absence of a Light Warden, there should have been no compulsion for lesser Sin Eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
That these minions of light answer to a higher power. He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord Vorthri.
Yep.
Indeed. What I mistook for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
I take it your meeting in Eulmore did not end well.
No, it did not.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless.
He threw a tantrum.
It appears he has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others. A fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
That would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects. There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose, but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
Had I not anticipated his treachery, I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second time, however.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Calusia?
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front. What of Armorang?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals. While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in western Armorang. From what the Maud told me, it would be a perfect place to stay out of sight. Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks, and with no guarantee of finding anything.
The Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser Sin Eaters. And isn't it true that the Oracle could see the light of a Sin Eater from miles away? Surely a Warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison. To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Menphilia.
You technically are.
If we travel to Armorang, to the south where she halted the flood, I could summon her back. What do you think?
Don't.
And what? Do what I can. What we both know is right.
Do not presume to know my mind. You have no idea what you're proposing.
But I do. I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
Oh, I see. I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation, but it all makes sense now. The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul. To wit, one being must consume the other. Who shall be the lucky winner?
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
But it plainly concerns you. Which is why your heart is ready to burst out of your chest. Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however, you have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be? Love. Well, I for one think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions. So, it's off to Armorang we go.
I'll meet you at the gates.
He didn't deny it. So sorry to be so insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us. Oh my god, shut up. Whoa, look at that. Oops. No, it's not. I thought it was. Oops. Where are they going? Sorry for the wait. I'm ready now. You sure you want to do this? Completely sure? Look, no matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger, stronger enough to face my destiny, and I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. I hope you can find it in yourself to believe it too. When you put it that way, how could we not? It is your decision to make. Just be sure that you are prepared when the time comes. If all are assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route would you have us take? About that, there's something I neglected to mention. I saw a Eulmoran ship coming in to land over Armorang while I was on my way back to the Crystarium. No doubt the same vessel that bore Volthri's forces to Raktika. Meaning we can expect to encounter armed resistance on our journey through the region. Right. Now, Nabath Arang lies in the southern reaches of Armorang, and there are 2 routes we can go to get there. First is the eastern route, which would lead us past Mord Sook. The other is the western route, which would require us to pass through the Hills of Amber. Infilia and I took the eastern route last time. Yes, that's the more well-trodden path. It also makes for easier traversal of Nabath's severance. But we can't use it. If we did, we'd need to cross the severance from a point nearby the inn at Journey's Head. If the Eulmorans caught wind of our approach, we could very well bring them into contact with the inn and its patients, and we can be sure their activities would not meet with Volthri's approval. It will make the journey more arduous, but I believe it would be safer to take the western route, which brings me to my proposition. While you make for the Hills of Amber in the west, I will draw the Eulmorans' attention elsewhere, to an area in the east that I know to be uninhabited. That way we'll have a chance of reaching Nabath Arang unopposed, and without risk to civilians. I cannot deny it's a sound plan, but nor can I allow you to go alone. My skills will make your task at least somewhat easier, will they not? I will accompany you as well. It will afford us a chance to have a proper conversation. And if I go with the others, I'm likely to say something Thancred will regret. Well then, we'll leave the work of distracting Volthri's forces to you. The rest of us will take the western route and try to avoid attracting attention. With that in mind, I think it best that we follow the road from the bridges. We'll move faster with a solid path under our feet. We'll borrow a few armor on our journey. I leave the rest to you, Minfilia. Thank you. I'll try not to disappoint. This shit's getting heavy. There you are. The gate leading to Armorang is just up ahead. And all the time I've been here, I've never ventured into the Hills of Amber. Not that I'm particularly intimidated by new lands at this point, but we have more than enough reason to be cautious as it is. Keep an eye on Minfilia for me, would you? Up so soon, Master, my child. You've barely had time to recover from the battle. Well, if you're certain, I'm hardly in a position to question you.
Take comfort in the bonds you share. Accept the pain when the time comes to part. Press on, for joy and sorrow walk hand in hand. Beyond Mount Garrick lie the hills of Amber, beneath which run hidden veins of mineral wealth. Or ran, at least. Mayhap they are spent. Or mayhap the ringing of hammers can yet be heard below.
This place has been scarred by the flood too. Who can say what lies ahead? Whatever else this road may be, it is mine to travel, and I don't plan to make a moment of the time I spend upon it for granted. Got a brand new hat that I probably cannot wear. Oh! Alright. I take it you're seeing what I'm seeing? Finding a village when we're hardly 10 paces into the hills is a surprising stroke of luck, especially given our recent fortunes. But you won't hear any complaints from me. Let's see if the folk who live here can tell us what to expect from the road ahead. Iguana! Ow. You sell? No. No, you are not. You are no merchant. But then, why do I know your face? Oh, I remember. You spent Verbert gold. Such a coin purse cracking. You are already a legend among Mord traders. You're a traveling merchant then. Can you tell us anything of this village? Of course, anything for valued customers. This place is Garrick. Before the flood, it was home to many miners. After, not so many. Now, none. So, Master Gengen borrowed the village, made it into a trading post. Very convenient location. In which case, you must be familiar with the local roads, correct? We're on our way to Nabatharang ourselves. If we continue south from here, will we have any difficulties reaching it? Oh yes, great difficulty. The flood rent the stone and crushed the mines surrounding Nabatharang. Only steep cliffs and collapsed tunnels remain. Oh no. But surely there must be some way. Do you think any of the other Mord might have some sort of hidden route? Perhaps. You ask, they tell. Tell for free, even. To friends of our best customer. Wonderful. Thank you for your help. Well then, best customer. Let's see what information your reputation buys us. These little things. It's a chicken. Chicken. That's another chicken. Another one. Where do they keep coming from? Oh. Where's the third guy? Oh, that must be inside. I'm an idiot. There he is. Ah, Samael. I'm afraid I've learned little of use of how to reach Nabal the Rang. The Eulmore presence, though, that's another matter. Apparently, though their army is definitely in Armorang, there have been no sightings of Eulmorans at all in the Hills of Amber. Perhaps we can take that as a sign that Alize's plan has borne fruit. Did you have any better luck finding us a route forward? Oh, Jesus. So these are our options. Well, what do you think? We can try the gondola. Might die, but eh. Can we get an airship anywhere? Not from Vault 3, obviously. Gate aside, the trolley seems most feasible. It does seem to be the least risky of our options, but I can't imagine one gate is enough to thwart you. I'd like to know a bit more about before we dash off in search of it, though. Perhaps Zunzun can offer some insight. Ah! Oh. Oh, valued customers. Were the other more of help? Of a fashion? They told us of a trolley that runs to Nabarth the Rang, at least. But I am correct in thinking that there was a reason you did not do so yourself when first we asked. Yes. The gate, you see, it is impossible. Before, there was a hulking thing of stone, a Talos, that opened the gate, that they say. But none operate such a thing now. I do not even know if it yet exists. Of course. I do not know, but you should travel east to the Mount Biran mines. That is where the trolley controls stand. I still see miners there from time to time, if anyone knows what happened to the Talos. It would be them. Thank you. You've been a great help. We're off to Mount Beyond. Let's hope that someone might be there to answer our questions. Whoa, look at that. The scale of the track is impressive, I'll give them that. And we only need follow it until we come to the mines. Go away! Ugh. Oh, there's a thing. Could you piss off for like 2 seconds? Oh. Bit of a mess, isn't it? But the mechanisms for dispatching the trolley are here, just as Zunzun said. Unfortunately, anyone who might know how to use them is not. We might wait for Zunzun's mysterious miners to appear, or have a look around and see if we can deduce anything useful in their absence. I'm in favor of the latter. Something near the entrance to the mines proper caught Urianje's eye. Meet us there if you find anything. Okay. Oh. Oh, wait. I fucking... Fuck you. Ugh. Anyways. I was light away from you. Go away. What the fuck? It's like I breathe in that general direction and they go off to me. Where is this lost thing? It is here. Still following me. Go away. Jesus. Why are there so many fucking enemies? Go away. Ugh. Leave me alone. Oh, thank you. It's pretty thick though. Look at that. What the fuck? How are you still alive? Ugh. Okay. Ah, Samael, what hast thou discerned? I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. I see. Indeed, thine observations are consistent with mine own. But let us refrain from further discussion ere our comrades arrive. Ample evidence of recent maintenance and lukewarm tea besides. The levers for switching tracks looked like they were in good condition, though I couldn't move them myself. No ordinary person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. This Talos beareth more than a passing resemblance to golems of the source. Nor doth it appear to be the sole example of its kind. The proliferation of Talos fragments, as well as the enormity of mechanisms here, suggest a considerable number were once in operation. Alas, the specimen and its fellow now lie lifeless and broken, and I know not how to repair them, that they might facilitate our passage through the gate. Without the aid of the Talos, even if thou were somehow able to unbar the trolley's path, we would still have no means of propelling it. We might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must. Otherwise, why keep everything else in working order? Whoever is maintaining their cars and rails must know something that we don't. Let's ask them what it is, shall we? Samael, I do believe you'll find a person of some interest skulking in the shadows behind the warehouses on the northwestern side of the tracks. While you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourselves as necessary, of course, but do not try to keep everyone in one piece. Off we go then. Did I misread that? I feel like I did. Oh my god, go away. Are you fucking serious? Like, forget the trolley, just walk the rails. Anyways. Hello? Wicked White, where did you come from? No, never mind that. You have no business here, of that I am sure. Oops. Fuck off. They really have to make every enemy, like, aggro you the second they look at you. It's annoying. Good to hear. These two weren't much trouble either. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Us? When would the brigands come to take what isn't ours? Do we honestly look like we need to steal? What, some rusted bits of iron? Don't be absurd. We're not here to rob you. A likely story you look... A likely story. You look, well... You don't even look normal, that's for certain. You don't have any wares, so you're clearly not merchants. Travelers would never pass this way. The only reason you would come all the way out here is to strip the minery of the parts. Oh, Thafe. I have an idea. What if, once upon a time, a lovely lady of noble birth ventured forth in search of her lost love, joined by her two most loyal servants, sworn to follow her unto world's end. On their journey, they meet a sorcerer as ancient as time itself. Moved by the lady's devotion, he offered to be their guide, and they turned up here somehow. I can only assume that you're being intentionally obtuse, but in the unlikely event that that's a serious conjecture, no. I suppose I'm a bodyguard of a sort, but we have rather larger concerns than fairy tale romances. I would fain hear more of this ageless sorcerer and his heroic deeds. Gods grant me strength. If I may, we're actually searching for a means to which by travel to Nabatharang. We were hoping that the trolley here might offer a solution. I realize that we haven't gotten off to the best of starts, but if you know anything about how we might get it working again. The trolley? The trolley! You should have led with that. We're always keen to discuss the trolley. We're both engineers in training, in fact. Jarek and Thafe at your service. Technically, I'm a miner, and he does repair work. But our true passion is the trolley. We're working with a few other folks to get it up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it's true that there's little in need of transport these days, but that's no reason to concern a miracle of mechanical innovation to dust. The mere sight of it traveling the track once again would make hearts sore, mark my words. You'll hear no argument from us. Progress have you made thus far? Not as much as we'd like, truth be told. Well, is there anything we could do to assist you? We could gather mineral and materials or help put pieces together. It's a sight more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke with Magnus, you'd understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley's operation. I suppose you could speak with him, if you like. I'll introduce you. Very well. Our options are limited, and if this Magnus can explain whatever it is preventing the trolley from being restored, I'd like to hear it. Right, it looks like you'll be following us back to Twine, then. If you're ready, we can leave right now. Though you haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? I thought he'd come out by now. I killed him. He's dead. You think he'll be alright? That's, well, I suppose we did force your hand a bit. I'll have a look, just in case. You go on ahead, lady. Alright, looks like it'll just be you lot and me then. Try not to let anything take a bite out of you on the way out of the rail yard. Why do they make every fucking enemy aggro on sight? Just all of them. I've not encountered one single docile enemy in this entire expansion. Damn, that's smart. Did he leave the thumps? Did he have to thump me so hard? I'll be feeling that for the next foot. Anyways. Not to be done about it now, though. I pointed your over-eager companions in the right direction, and they've gone on ahead, so we need to get moving. Normally we walk atop the tracks, but seeing as the young lady has a much shorter stride, that's more perilous a route than I'm comfortable suggesting. Wouldn't want anyone falling through the gaps. Of course, the low road presents other dangers, but having been on the receiving end of your friend's blows, I'm not worried on that account. Well, I'm just gonna do that anyways. Oh, but damn. Wait a moment. I think I hear something. Oh, that's something, all right. Run! Swear to fucking God. Get it on with it. Honestly, just. Ugh. Wait a minute. Oh. Twine. This is it. Welcome to Twine. The original dwellings were built to house those laborers tasked with building the track. Over time, miners came to seek their fortunes, and that's what made the town grow and what you see before you today. But it was still the trolley that brought them here. I want that bird. As you doubtless noticed, the track goes to the very heart of the town. It was the heart of the town, back when the trolley still carried everyone home at the end of each hard day in the mines. Now there is no trolley, nor much work to be had in the mines. For that matter, the only residents that remain here are the destitute, the delusional, and those with nowhere else to go, or so they say. That should give you some indication of what to expect when you meet Magnus. As I said, it will help you understand why we can't get the trolley running. Excuse me. Just don't expect too much aside from that. Yes. Oh! More Hrothgars. Oh! Oh no, he hands. Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my lifetime. Or the four of you. Wicked White, if you're going to bother me, at least have the damned courtesy to stand still. Methinks this one is deep in his cups. Oh. These are my guests, Magnus. We ran into them at the mines. They're looking for a way to reach Nabartharang, so they came to ask about the trolley, you see. What? There's nothing in Nabartharang. There's nothing in Nabartharang. Not anymore. Especially not the frail little girls. Just give up. No, we must reach Nabartharang. I must. Ugh. So you have your heart set on it. The world doesn't care. The place is a ruin, nothing more. And you're not getting there in the trolley. The thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We're not fools. It's necessity that drives us to Nabartharang. If you insist that the trolley is not an option, at least tell us why. No, I'm sick of people asking me about the blasted thing. Leave me be. We'll speak outside. He only said that because he thinks I'm weak. And he's right. But I can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be some way. I must find it.